How's it? This is a quick inspirational fusion video that I put together for Halloween. What I originally did was a single fusion compilation, combining a video, a MPG, and some text. This is the view of the single fusion. What I've done is split it into two so that I can talk you through each one and show you each of the nodes. The top one is the text, which is now a fusion but just overlaid on the bottom one, and the bottom one is the visual effect of the Grim Reaper. So simply taking the media of a Grim Reaper, pipe that into a bitmap, and from the bitmap we've then added fast noise into narrow dilate, and then into a blur, and then into a matte controller. You can see all the settings of the nodes on the right. We then pipe that into 3 displacements to offset the movement of the matte control as it plays through. Each one adds a slight different variance to the movement, piping it all into a transform node. You'll see that I've key marked the X and Y retractions on that. We pipe this back, like I said, into a transform node for a motion blur, which I've set to 0.016. The bottom stream here is the original picture, the PNG. Pipe that straight into a fast noise with a little bit of a blur, and we again change the blur as it goes through to give the effect of it disappearing into a merge, which is just a normal merge overlaid. And again changing the blend to give the appearance of it fading off. We pipe this then into a image planar 3D to give us a 3D effect. We then merge the background into the 3D to give us a parallax effect with slight movement on the background, piping the PNG into a image planar, and again just giving it slight movement to get the parallax effect in the 3D space. I've only just added a camera, didn't add any lighting effects to the composition, trying to keep this quite simple. We then render it out using the hardware renderer. Then we add another frost noise over it. Adding a little bit of color to the end of the node, which is very subtle. We then merge that over the entire scene to give a slight fog appearance with very little movement using the frost noise. Then we pipe it into the media out. Simple. Moving on to the text, I'd like to thank William Justice for his inspirational video on creating this. I will attempt to put a link in the description below. And you can follow his tutorial to get a better understanding of how to do this. I've applied it with a few tweaks. And as I explained just now, it's just overlaid for this purposes of showing you how the two fusion clips work independently. But originally I only created the single fusion compilation with everything included. The difference here is that at the end I pipe the text into another image plane and merge that into the original footage so that I could apply the text slightly behind the Grim Reaper. You can see in the model it is slightly behind the Grim Reaper, the visual effect, thereby allowing it to shadow in behind him as he fades out. Thank you very much.